Hello there, chaps. My name is BertCave.
Yes, the video is titled Minecraft, but I present to you the hat for tomorrow's live stream, as I am doing this rather bloody late, I must say. I'm trying to make a habit of pairing the hat with a video that I recorded. Needless to say that recording is complicated, but actually a lot smoother process these days than it used to be. It's the editing part that bugs me. Anyway, I'm going to spare you the details. I'm just going to pull a name out of the fucking hat. So, as you all know, every game that I have in my PS4 library is in this hat, and I take this hand, which is very good at rummaging around in things, and I put it inside the hat, rummage around, and then I draw a name out like so. Then this game is the game that I will play on the Wednesday. I've picked out two games. Okay, one of them is Minecraft, and one of them is ortalKombatX XL. Now the thing is, this is a Minecraft episode, so we can't possibly play Minecraft twice, can we? I feel like that's a bit moronic, so that's gonna go back in there. And I think we should stream some Mortal Kombat. Unless, of course, you guys think that I should do Minecraft instead. Which, by all means, you are welcome to comment that. But I believe it would probably just be a little bit more efficient if we played something like Mortal Kombat. But unless there are any objections, this is what I'm playing tomorrow. So yeah, thank you for watching the hat, and well, here's Minecraft. Now, yes, we begin with me breaking my legs. Hello, and welcome, JDs and Lents, to Minecraft! But what we're here to do today is to improve the interior a little further of my Minecraft house. And I'm thinking of continuing. There was a little project I was getting up to. You see, I tried to record an episode already of Minecraft to kind of bolster what was going on after my new equipment showcase. I've started building a Nether Portal. Here is the Nether Portal in question. Why doesn't it look like a Nether Portal? Well, that's because, A, it looks like it's the wrong dimensions, because this obsidian... It's the wrong fucking dimensions. I've just realized that. There we go, right dimensions. Fixed and solved. Right, instead of running around, I'm going to show you some progress, because I showed you this area last time. I was thinking, just a bit of architectural insight, of hollowing out this area, and then turning it into kind of a library of sorts, having my enchantment table in the middle, because I certainly have enough diamonds to do that. Obsidian will come later, obviously, especially if I get the Nether Portal, that'll just be obsidian overload. But I've also been developing this area, which is going to be kind of like a guest area. You see, that's where the copper lightning rods have come in, because they kind of provide a nice little banister without obscuring too much of the view, like a fence post can, because there's just a lot of particles in a fence post. Decorated with the usual moss and vines combo. I'm sorry, my phonetics is just a complete and total mess today. So the plan is I'm going to hollow these out from the inside. Double doors at the top. There's kind of like a little balcony area that you can then use to get down below, but you've also got the double doors at the bottom. And it's going to be kind of like a 2-floor complex, like lounge and stuff and kitchen and probably combined on the bottom, and then bedroom up top. This back wall, I just like this. This looks fun. And then I was thinking of leaving this like this, because it's just got that lovely, nice, natural stone aesthetic. But I'm just really enjoying this cave, like, being able to go in here and build stuff like this. It's not really a style of building I've really done much of in the past. So, yeah, exploring this new avenue has been great. So as I said, I was thinking of improving the architecture in that residential area, but also thinking of completing this Nether Portal. Fuck you. So in order to complete the Nether Portal, which I believe is going to be the easier of the two objectives, because one of them requires making decisions and this one doesn't, this one is going to require me going down into a cave, which I have. I wouldn't have been able to get most of these materials if it weren't for a cave. And then retrieving some obsidian for me to be able to use. Right, so this is my mine. I would have shown you in the earlier clip, had the audio not doubled over itself and me not complained about it repeatedly. Oh, this is a sample. Sample.
Hopefully there won't be much crickly crackling. You know, it's nice to have everything running nice and smooth for a change.
Hence, just annoy myself quite generally. Okay, it's a thunderstorm. That doesn't happen very often, so I'm kind of surprised about that. I tunneled into a geode. Don't really know how, but I did. So there's all of these crystals here, which is nice. Apparently all of these have grown, and then they will continue to grow off of these little crystal blocks. I don't know what causes them to regrow. A lot of it's being in proximity to them. You certainly can't replant the crystals, so... But yeah, they only spawn off budding amethyst blocks. It's just a very cool thing, though, these little crystal areas. I like them. I like them a lot. Right, let's go this... Okay, that's a big drop. I don't really want to be falling down there anytime soon. Lava is Minecraft's oldest nemesis. It's like, anyone who sees lava just will immediately be just absolutely struck, gobsmacked with fear. Because lava is not to be trifled with. Right, let's collect this carefully. What's this? Oh, it's like you kind of go up, and then there's this kind of little cave area. And then this goes down. This goes way down. Right, so I wonder if I can find something down here. Okay, there's a lot of lava down there. And by looks of things, quite potentially, a lot of obsidian. Woohoo! Okay, there is a lot of obsidian down here. We can use this to our advantage. Sorry about the stick drift. The great thing about mining in this little puddle of water with a bunch of obsidian in it is that there's no possible way I can die by burning of lava because well, exactly that. The lava will get extinguished pretty much every time it's exposed. So, yeah. Zero chance of me getting burnt. Right, so how much obsidian did we get from this little haul? Yes. Sleep. No sword, kapow! How much pest control do we need to do? This is a nice routinely thing I like to do pretty much every time night falls, is do a little pest control in the morning. Just go and have a poke around and look for the things that don't immediately die, because especially if you're in a forest area or something like a desert, you never know what's going to creep up on you and just slap you in the back. Right, so I guess it's time to finish this Nether Portal. I sure hope nothing in the woods comes after me. Well, and I sure hope I don't place this in the wrong place, because having to replace obsidian, as you've already seen, is just more of a pain in the arse that I'm willing to deal with. And then, yeah, that's the Nether Portal done. I put some moss blocks, because I just kind of like the way that looks, to be honest. I'm going to store the rest of my obsidian in a box, because there's more than I need. I mean, 31 obsidian, man. I shouldn't need any more for a while, that's for damn sure. If we make this crafting table, we can focus on filling up that room with books. Unfortunately, the practice of making books either requires disenchanting enchanted books, like this old fucker, or killing cows in an effort of mass murder, and then, of course, harvesting sugarcane, which is a lot less mass murder and more just farming. Enchantment table. Okay, so we need 2 diamonds, 4 obsidian, and a book. We have the diamonds, we have the obsidian. I don't know if I want to use that book, because it looks kind of important, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go fishing. Oh yeah, surprise there. And I'm going to fish for some enchantment books that I'm not going to use. Right, so let's insert this copper chimney bit before I leave, because I've been kind of meaning to do this for a while. Yes, I know they're different textures, but it will oxidize eventually and look very natural. That was the point of all this. Now, it might seem that I'm bored when I'm playing Minecraft, but no, it's just that my mind is in a state of engagement with this environment in a way that doesn't allow me to speak in anything besides long and drawn-out sentences that go into far too much detail for what is essentially a bunch of cubes. So guess what, guys? Guess what I've just realised? I looked in my chest. This is my junk chest, by the way, and lo and behold, it's a bloody book. You know, I've had a book this whole time, which means I can go and get the emeralds in whatever the fuck box it is, because I really just can't remember. Here we go. The diamonds. Let's get the diamonds. Get 2 of them diamonds. Let's get 4 of those obsidian. There we go. I made one. Fight me, if you want. So for this region, I was thinking something along the lines of
Bosh, like that. Okay, that's not turned out quite as well, but the aesthetic's still there. I will kind of slowly fill these in with bookshelves as time goes by, but I suppose I could fill these out with a block I don't have. Oh my goodness, is that what I think it is? No fucking way. Okay, a big gobsmack of shricka-shrackaroo. I don't have the materials in order to take upon this venture upon myself, but it appears something's killing all of the stuff in the water, which is not exactly great, but I know what that thing is that's killing all the stuff in the water. That is an axolotl, if my eyes do not mistake me. And axolotls are another part of the Cliffs and Caves update that I would like to interact with. Look at that shit! Look! It's one of these fucking little star-faced lizards. Right, it's time to go and locate my friend from the lake, now that I have a bucket. I was really looking forward to having a fluffy pink friend from the sea. It was last sighted somewhere around this area, but, yeah, by the looks of things, the axolotl has despawned, unfortunately. I'd like them to add an update at some point that added something negative whenever you caught something. Like, if you had a certain, very small, but definitely possible chance of summoning something with a fishing rod. So say you went fishing, or maybe say you apply a bait to the tip of your line to increase the chances of catching treasure, but instead you attract something incredibly deadly. Say you attract something, you know, lethal. Right, so after this whole little escapade, what we've got ourselves is a bit of ink sacs, there's a nautilus shells, a few clownfish, some string, pufferfish, and then, yeah, a couple books and an infinite food supply. And that's not really the sort of thing I was hoping to get out of this fishing trip. If I could have retrieved myself a little friend, that would have been cool. But that's clearly not happened, so we're going to have to leave the water be for a bit, because I'm bored, and I think we should do some adventuring. Now, of course, you can adventure underground, you can adventure overground, or you could venture into hell. But I don't really plan on venturing overground too far because of the limitations of the sky, and there is this area underground in my mind that I've been really meaning to explore, so I figured I'd do that today, in the presence of all of you fine people. It's a bit of fun. So, of course, before we're going to go anywhere, we're going to cook a bunch of food, because 4 apples is not going to get me very far, and I don't want to be cooking raw cod in the middle of a cave, so let's dump a bunch of fuel into here. Let's do some maths. 6 times 8 is 48, so we're going to need 6 pieces of coal. So yeah, for my basement section, I'm pretty sure I showed you the basement area. I was planning on kind of having a little barrel system where I would have potion ingredients in here to be able to use in potions. Yeah, so I was thinking of making some barrels to put down here. So I suppose while everything's cooking, I could fabricate some barrels to be able to put down there. And let's see how many barrels we can make with that. We can make 3 barrels. That was the wrong item, wasn't it? Yeah, that was the complete wrong item. What did I actually make with that? Made 19 levers. What the fuck am I going to do with a lever? Okay, so instead of the absolutely perfect and desired 3 barrels, we now have 4 barrels and 12 fucking levers, of which I have no idea what I'm going to do with. So I guess we could plop those. I don't really want to disrupt the existing decorations too much, so let's put those there, and then I might start to filter potion ingredients and materials into those. Our food is done. Let us remove the food from the cooker. So, we have a shit ton of food, we have a shit ton of tools, we have a shit ton of stuff to be able to make torches, and we have a shit ton of time. Let's go and use that time wisely. Oh my goodness, we actually fucking found it. Okay, Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is precisely what I was looking at and just thinking, what the hell am I looking at? There's lava all over the place, there's water descending from the ceiling, this place is an absolute mess. You see, you've even got some lush caves over there. But I tell you something, it's probably absolutely filling to the brim with loot that we can, well, loot. Right, so as you can see, I've dumped my existing valuables into this chest. So I won't lose anything from this adventure. I suppose I'll chuck the flint and steel and the shears in there as well, because I don't really need either of those things. I shouldn't really lose anything from going down here. That's if I actually end up actually losing something, which is highly unlikely. I don't want to be boastful and say I'm a pretty skilled adventurer, but let's just say I've been playing Minecraft for quite a long time, and I know a trap when I see one. Like, you don't mine the block you're directly stood on, just in case there isn't anything beneath you at all, and you just plummet to your death. Like, that's a pretty big rule. Right, so we can just kind of jump down this waterfall and descend. So what I might do is I'll put one of those here. I don't know if this is even going to look significant amongst all this other tripe. But I'm going to try to illuminate this area as much as possible to indicate that it's a way that I can get out. Oh my goodness, would you look at that! That is a cool view. Look at that oh my god! You can see directly into a Lush Caves kind of element of this lower section here. God, that's cool. I want to get up there. I want to get up there somehow. Oh, and... oh my goodness, my luck could not be better. Oh, hello, Mr. Enderman. You followed me down here. Thank you for being a part of my great discovery. I have found an abandoned mine shaft here. So I found an abandoned mine shaft in this beautiful chasm. Quite frankly, beautiful landmark. This is bound to have some goodies somewhere along its passages. Look at this. That's a big open kind of area down there. Like, if we can descend safely. By safely, I mean, what the fuck was that sound? Don't tell me a wandering trader spawned down here. I might just kind of poke my head down this way a bit as well, because, you know, there's this whole cave to explore. There's bound to be some cool shit. Okay, so look at this. The mine shaft continues. I don't know how I feel about that, but I do know how I feel about this stick drift. It's becoming increasingly bothersome. But these are some big numbers we're looking at here. Minus 50. Okay, I thought... okay, that's diamonds. That's an excellent start. We appear to have found a spawner. Block it off before others spawn. There we go. We have blocked off the spawner. Right, what have we got? We've got a book. An enchanted book. With, by the looks of things, some quite good stuff in it. A bunch of string. It's always nice having some string. Bit of rotten flesh, you know, for all my rotten fleshy needs. You see, I like the aesthetics of the deep in Minecraft, this kind of deep area down here, the deep dark. The one thing that does kind of bother me is this. Like, this is exactly the same as it would be if it was anywhere else in the game. And it's also very simplistic. I think dungeons are one of the few places they've not really updated that much in the game. The same with jungle temples and stuff like that. And even desert temples to an extent. But desert temples I don't think really need that much adjustment. If the theory is they were built by ancient beings that we no longer see in the Minecraft world, then that kind of gives it its own canonical explanation for being so simplistic. Oh, that's a minecart with a chest. That's very cool. Let's see what's in here. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. That is some seriously sweet goodies right here. Okay, I did not realize we'd gone that far down, so apparently we have tunneled so far down that we've actually hit bedrock. That's damn well impressive. Okay, that's interesting. We have a bunch of zombies. Like, I suppose that's okay. Like, that's the worst enemies I've seen so far in this place. Sometimes I expect way worse. So, if anything, I'm kind of pleased that these are the only enemies to have shown up. But I think we should open this first. Okay, so we have some more stuff. We also have a lot of stuff to get rid of. So we found even more diamonds. Oh, okay, this was the sort of thing I was looking for. This was the exact sort of thing that I feared would happen. Hopefully there's no spiders in the ceiling, because if there are, that's a problem. I may have to make a new sword at some point, but it's okay, because we've got so many diamonds. I mean, look, I've just found another stash of fucking diamonds. I say fucking diamonds like I'm frustrated. I'm not frustrated, I'm just kind of, you know, you've got to be on edge down here. Because no matter how complacent you are with the success, you know, you've always got to occasionally anticipate failure. I want to see how close I can get to that lush caves region, because being able to navigate from that lush caves section all the way back to the top would be super cool. Yeah, this is pretty nuts. So this is like the lowest point at which, like, we're close to 0 here. And because we're so close to 0, what's basically happened is there's this straight up transition from normal rock into deep slate. And where that transition has occurred, lush caves have to stop forming. And yeah, basically the lush caves can't go any further, but the deep slate can. Hence, like, this just turns into this enormous cavern down there. Well, if it isn't the first creeper I've seen in over a fucking year. What in the piss? Okay, so what I'm currently looking at is that the background, the path ahead is not rendering fast enough for it to back it up with the sky. So look, I'm essentially staring through the earth right now. That is a picture of the night sky, that is. But look at this, we found another enormous little cave generation. That's what I love about this Cliffs and Caves update. Holy shit. Holy shit. This has to be the largest cave generation I have ever seen. Look at that. It just keeps going. Oh man, it just keeps... This is like Blackreach from fucking Skyrim. Dude, that's impressive. And people say Minecraft's for nerds. Come on. Even someone who isn't a nerd would appreciate this. I need more torches, damn it. But my god, what an adventure. We found all sorts of good loot. Fucking Christ. Loot, mashmoot, and even the copper's starting to age. Oh, that's our loot chest. Don't want to forget about that. Alright, so let's dump all that in there, that in there. Dump the ingots, dump the redstone, dump the lapis. And what would I do about these glowberries? Right, so it's been, in terms of recording time, total recording time has been nearly 2 hours and 20 minutes. Sorry, I thought I heard something happen outside my room. Total recording time has been something close to 2 hours and 20 minutes. I'm beginning to get quite tired now. It's approaching 12. It's in midnight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the Nether, have a bit of a poke around, a quick poke around, mind you, and that's it. I'm getting the hell out. I just want to kind of get my bearings, and that'll be the last thing I do today on this channel because I've not set foot in the Nether yet in this world. It's always fascinating to see what's going on in this fucking hoo-ha place. This is exactly the opposite of what I wanted to happen. Hello, Nether Cow. Yeah, I don't exactly have the BertCave 5 handbook to Nether survival, but if I did, I would probably make it an episode, a whole separate episode, because what I've already done I think is pretty monumental in terms of Minecraft progress. But yes, my name is BertCave 5. I have been playing Minecraft. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next episode. Au revoir, chips!